These games are a secret. Well, not really. They're all posted on BGG over the last couple of weeks. And some of these people have started to talk about because, I didn't want to post this before I got contact to the publishers and stuff. Other people have already mentioned some of these games, but I'm going to give you a list of the top 10 games, Euro games to watch out for this year. So let's get into it in no particular order. Actually, I think I ordered these by release date or Kickstarter date. A lot of these are probably going to be Kickstarter just because of the nature of all of this. So first up is Dolcissima Vita. This is from Spielworks out of Italy. It has some neat stuff going on here. There's going to be some dice drafting that you're going to put onto these tracks here. It gives me a lot of Coimbra vibes from it. It's going to be locally released in Italy this summer and then in North America by Capstone sometime in the fall or winter, which is really cool. Capstone does pick up a lot of Spielworks titles, so I'm excited for that. Next up is Forestry. This is from Pink Troubadour, the people that brought us Galileo Galilei, from Thomas Holleck. Thomas Holleck is also a developer for Pink Troubadour, so I believe Forestry is actually going to be pretty good. Here are the latest images direct from the publisher. I believe they just posted them to BGG a couple of days ago, so definitely give them a check out. Rahdo did mention them in their anticipated games, but we are going to be doing worker placement actions here where we need to balance our forestry and deforestation with conservation. So it's giving you that a good tone of how we actually properly and sustainably do the things that we need to in order to get all this cardboard we need for all of these board games, right? It's a medium weight Euro for 1 to 4 players with playtime of about 70 to 120 minutes, and it has the solo mode designed by Thomas Holleck himself and artwork by Mikhail Reznicek. This is going to release at Spiel Essen in 2025. With a possibility of a simultaneous North American release as well. I cannot tell you any more than that, but it is looking favorable. So that will be really cool to see, and probably something I'll pick up when I go to Essen this year. Next up, this one is coming to Kickstarter. This is the Treasure Ship of Zheng. Check out Jay from Cardboard East. They did mention this when this campaign first launched. They shut down their campaign. I could not get any information as to why. However, they have come back with a lot of a few images that look really neat. So I think it means that they put a little bit more development into the production of the game, because the first edition Kickstarter did look a little rough around the edges. So I'm glad to see that this is advancing. I love the games that are coming out of Asia. And so this is by the designer of Yokohama. This is going to launch on Kickstarter next week. I think it is. When's the 20th? The 20th is next Monday. Also coming to Kickstarter is Falling, also covered by Jay. I'll give you a link to this geek list down below so you can check them out here. I love their stuff. I love learning about all the games from Asia. But anyways, this is basically Castles in the Sky, the board game, as Jay put it. I think that's very apt for it. There's a lot of really cool, unique mechanics in here, and that's what I'm really excited for. So you're going to build these buildings, and kind of these places that you're building the building on are literally going to fall from the sky. And as they fall, different things happen. You get your buildings back and you get the resources. And so I'm really intrigued about how this is going to work out. This is going to be coming to Kickstarter. You can sign up for the pre-release page. I don't know exactly when it will be out. However, it will be, February. So it's going to be coming out February. And this will be released by Capstone as well. I'm not sure if they're the ones running the Kickstarter or if it is just going to be released through them by the people who run the Kickstarter. And it's another amazing game out of Japan. Next up is, gotta say this one slowly, Gobeklitepe, the Dawn of Humanity. And so the Gobeklitepe is a thing that kind of looks like Stonehenge, but it's in a different part of the world. But this has these really cool domino looking pieces. These are your workers. And they're going to move around this rondelle of a board. Also, circular boards seem to be really popular right now. SETI, Forestry, this game here, Everdell Farshore, I believe, is also a round board. So these are making a little bit of a trend, I believe. And so here, you're going to be upgrading and advancing your worker around this area here. And this is going to be coming to Kickstarter. This publisher actually has another game on my list as well that is coming to Kickstarter. However, I don't have any updated images for that one. So they're working on getting those around. So keep an eye on that. Hit subscribe on the game. Now these next ones I don't have a lot of images for, but I have heard back from the publisher. So Shakespeare's First Folio. This is a trick-taking worker placement set collection game. So these are very different mechanics gone into one. It's not very often I have seen a trick taker paired with worker placement. So this is really cool. So you're going to basically be playing plays around to kind of collect the sets of plays. These are Shakespeare's first writings. And then you're going to be going into worker placement actions to try and exchange resources, etc., in order to actually get these. And so you're going to be able to buy this game at the Shakespeare Museum in DC. So it was a commission for that museum, as well as on their website online. So give that one a check out, especially if you like trick taking and you like Shakespeare. Digital Frontiers. This is from the same publisher as Gobeklitepe. Say that 10 times fast. This one is a medium to heavyweight optimization Euro set in the future where we have robotic everything, including McDonald's. So you are basically the founder of a fast food place, and you're trying to optimize it to produce the fast food as fast as you can. And so you're going to be doing that through this kind of medium to heavyweight Euro. This is one that you're going to have to wait for a little bit more. They're still in active development for it. It's going to come to Kickstarter. Not exactly sure when in the year, however. Next up, Johnny Pack from Unconscious Minds has a new game coming out called Knights of the Round Table. There is a sign up here from Crafty Games. I heard back from them. It's still in active development, so they're not entirely sure when it's going to be able to release. However, it should still be sometime this year. So probably around Essen. A lot of this stuff you're going to see around Essen. Portola Palace and Fossilium are my last two here. These ones I did not hear back from the publisher yet. So I'm excited to learn more about them because Portola Palace is a dice worker placement. And that's kind of like one of my favorite mechanics for some reason. I don't know why. Like Castles of Burgundy with your dice and your kind of your placement. Coimbra, all those kind of dice games. I also wanted to get Snow Planner that I didn't get. I really want to try and find that one. But anyways, Portola Palace is about rebuilding the Portola Palace. And so you're going to do that through also building a deck. And this deck, of course, has multi-use cards. However, instead of the multi-use card having like everything everywhere on it, this sounds like it's going to be a two-sided stacked card where you're going to flip it over and to get the other side of the card. So you don't have to like worry about, does that piece of the multi-use card apply here when I tuck it or when I hide it or something like that. Instead, you're just going to be flipping the color right over. Last up is Fossilium. All I have to go on here is the image, and that it is a pattern, sets, tile, and worker placement game with dinosaurs. So that's got me excited enough to be like, I want to learn more. I hit subscribe on that one. And so that's all I got for you today. I hope these are exciting you. I want to know, what are your Euro games that you are excited for this year that no one else has really heard talking about yet? All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.